We put up one hell of a fight. We didn't manage to get our way into the promotion stage. However, we do have 5 games left now, when we're in the relegation stage, to make sure we keep ourselves in the division. Welcome back, episode 2 of Doleboy the second. Doleboy living the dream. You've just read it on the title. Beautiful. We've got the first 2 games of our relegation stage against Mikkeli and Vanta. We'll then play Gnistan off screen, and we'll be back the following episode tomorrow with a game against HJK and Jippo. It's almost definitely not pronounced that way. That's what we're calling them. If you're enjoying the save and the adventure that we are one step of the way into at the moment, then do me the favour of liking and subscribing, showing your support on the channel. And if you give the bell a little slap as well, it will remind you as soon as the videos are uploaded. I would appreciate that very much. Please do so. We'll have a look at the fixtures. So, we've played 3 since I was with you. We played Jippo, funnily enough. We beat them 2-1. We then played HJK or Club-1. I'm not sure what to refer to these as. This badge rings a bell to me, so I'm sure they were in the Finnish top division recently and even possibly in Europe. They beat us 1-0. And then we played TPS, who were actually 4th at the time. And we beat them 2-0. You can see it. I nearly said 4-0. That's not the case. It's not true. I have made one little change to their tactic. Going from a direct counter-attack to control possession. I think that might work a little bit better for us. I've got our striker shown as what's this called? Pressing forward. And your man Steng outside as a wide target person, or whatever they're called, wide target forward. We've kept all of our points from the previous stage. So as I say, we've got the 5 here. We need to make sure we finish above 4th, realistically. There is only a few points in it at the moment, so we just need to make sure that we win all of our games. If we win all of our games, we keep it in our hands and we're not relying on anyone else. That's the plan. My concern is, if we do get relegated, the division below this isn't in the game, so I think that automatically means we get sacked. So let's make sure that doesn't happen. We're going into the game with Olsen in goal, Haglund, Brunel, Raleigh and Sotelo across the back 4. We've got Wah, I don't know how to pronounce that. And that's probably the easiest of the 3. Biscata and Toro as the midfield. Then we've got Streng, Ramasaho and Chrysanthus as our striker. This is just a task. It's a task to pronounce my players' names. We're having to leave Reed out because of the foreign players ruling underneath. So he's not going to get in today, and I don't think he's played much at all, to be fair. His contract is due to run out, as is quite a few of our players, as I covered last episode. But the issue being, I don't have a lot of money, so I can't offer these players the contracts that they want. So that might be another little bit of a challenge for us, even if we stay up. We've gone past half an hour in the game. Nothing's happened so far. It's not great. We also haven't conceded yet, which is kind of good for us, but we're allowing the other teams the possibility of catching up. I'm more than happy for every game in this relegation setting to just end in draws. I feel that's not going to happen, is it? We haven't seen a highlight yet. In the relegation half, Gnistan are beating Jippo, which is helpful. Keep them down there. Other than that, we have Club-1 and Vanta, who aren't playing today. Oh no, they are. It's a 0-0 from them. They're just behind me, Ed. We've gone to an hour mark. We haven't seen a highlight yet. Let's make some subs. See if there's something we can do to put it into our way. We'll bring in Lada Smacky. I'm almost certain that isn't how you pronounce it. But what we're going to do, we'll bring him in as an inside forward on attack. Inside forward in the Finnish second tier. It's definitely going to work. We'll leave Raleigh there at centre-back as well. Because our defence are doing their job. Just not the attack at the moment, by the looks of it. We've got a highlight. I don't know whether to be excited about it. I don't know if that's Jesse Gironin, is it? I feel that he's a real player. He might not even be a goalkeeper, the one that I'm thinking of. So Taylor's out on the left, puts it towards Chrysanthus, but it's headed out. War picks it up, gets it back to him. Back to War once more, actually. Into Biscata. Chrysanthus. Lardashmaki. Oh, these names are brutal. Toro, Chrysanthus. We're controlling possession. This is what we want. Just keep it. Don't do anything daft. Don't give the ball away. Just keep it on the edge of their box until they make a mistake and punish it. Chrysanthus. We've got our right back here, popping about as well. War, good ball over to Lardashmaki. Definitely, that's not how you pronounce it. Romalo, fantastic save. Oh, that was really well worked as well. There's 10 minutes left on the clock. Have we got a sub that I can make? I'm thinking Brunel will take off. He's brilliant, but he's battered and I need him. So we'll bring Gulbis on for him. Or Ustalo. Gulbis. He's Latvian, Gulbis is, if anyone cares. Probably don't. We'll bring Ramsey on and we'll leave him as a pressing forward as well. And we'll go for that confirm sub. The last few minutes of the game, we'll drop some encouragement on them, try and get some little green faces at the bottom. Starts off with their goalkeeper having another goal kick. Hopefully we can intercept and take the attack to them again. Remasaho, Toro, War, Raleigh, War, Toro. I feel that the issue with having a control possession tactic is that if I'm going to keep saying their names, I'm going to be saying a lot of names. So maybe I'm just going to have to talk just randomly. Romalo, he's done it. Done it. What a goal. Maybe the control possession is a thing this year. Maybe it is. Lovely little play. Gets it back to his man. Unfortunate for Sell. That was a tiny tongue tweezer. Tongue tweezer's not a thing. Tongue teaser. Tongue twister. I've just got my tongue twisted over the word tongue tweezer. There you go. I'm going to pretend that was intentional. Definitely wasn't. We are annoyingly on the receiving end of a highlight straight away. So I'm not going to praise. I'm not going to respond to that yet because I don't know how this highlight is going to play out. I've dropped us back to cautious. So dependent on how this goes, we'll drop back either way. If it is that it doesn't come out in our favour, then obviously we'll have to drop back to balance. But it seems that we're in possession again. But I don't know. Oh, good ball through. Ramsey. It's 2-0. 2-0. Maybe I've broken the game. I've done it. Yes, I'm being this guy, but we need to stay in the division. We're not playing out defence anymore. We're smashing it over because our forward's relatively big. We'll hold shape. We'll slow the pace down. Out of possession, we're going to drop down a little bit further. We're not going to press so often. We're going to force them out wide. No, we're not. We'll leave it inside because I feel that forcing out wide isn't a thing anymore. But we've got 4 minutes of the game left, assuming that there's 2 minutes extra time. I'm going to pretend that that's what I meant to say and that I didn't just forget simple maths. But our sub has got the goal for us. Biscata puts it through to him. Lardashmaki didn't get the other one. It was Romala. I always read that wrong for some reason. It seems that we've done it. We've done it. We've bloody done it. A win. A very, very important win. We will outstretch our arms and tell them that they're all fantastic. On to the next game. I may be talking ahead of myself at the moment, but if we beat Vanta, I might come back for the next 2 games because I feel that we're going to be able to confirm it with a game to go. We'll see how this Vanta game plays out. I'm going to look like a fool if we lose this and it's just going through as normal. But, we've got to be ambitious about these things, haven't we? We'll see what we've got. So, one little kind of bit that I had between games is that I noticed that Biscata, he got the assist on both of these. We've got him listed as a box-to-box at the moment. But he wants to be a ball-winning midfielder in here, in which he goes to 3.5. But it then does drop War out of position completely. And I think, you know what? Everyone did a really good job. That's his favoured position anyway. He did have him listed as a centre-back, this Biscata as well, which I thought was odd, because he's quite clearly better in all the other positions. But no, he's listed as a centre-back. A libero as well. Nonetheless, definitely not going to play a libero in the Finnish second league. Outside of that, we're running with pretty much the same team. It does tell me to play beyond back, but I prefer Haglund, so we're going to do that. And we're going to play the same 11. They did a job last time. They'll do a job again this time. One thing I do like about this game is that I've gone in, and because I've got literally no influence, I've done the whole shebang. I've told them that I've got the faith in all of them, in their individual things. I says that I expect to win, and 3 players have responded because I've got absolutely no influence as a manager at the moment. And then we'll notice later in the save, hopefully, when I've actually won some things, and I'm played with teams with a little bit more calibre, no offence, Yaro, that those will be picking up, and the players will be looking at it going, yes, you're right, boss. Let's do good. Not liking the fan of this, though. Not a fan of this. Not liking it. Whatever. Again, half an hour in. We haven't had a shot. We have had majority of possession, though. So maybe that's the importance. But War, Biscata, back to Raleigh. Play your nice little short passes again, guys. Wait for an opportunity to show itself. Or just smash it out to Strang on the right. We scored. Scored the goal. Scored. Oh, shut up. I was telling them to stop doing that. Scored a goal straight away. Happy days. Toro. Look at this. He sees it. Bashes out there. Strang pops the ball in. And Chrysanthus beats his men. Gets to it. Sticks it in the near corner. Happy days. We got a highlight straight away. I was too busy being smug still. Chrysanthus. Remasaho? I don't know. Honestly, don't know. Bruno, I can do that one. Hagland, Streng, is he going to beat his man? No, fair enough. Toro, Hagland, turns back, gets it into Biscata. All the way back to his centre-back, out to the left-back. It's nice. Just make sure you've got a pass open. Play the pass. I like it. Get it in again. Oh, that's just wide. We've just passed 35 minutes. We look in control. How long will that last for, though? At the moment, we are currently 8 points clear of the drop. We may very well be able to secure our place in the division next game. But we are playing the team that are currently top of the group. So we'll see what happens there. But we'll also see what happens at the end of this. Currently 1-0 up, and I've told them I'm not happy. And everyone's on board. So let's just move on. Pretend that I didn't click that accidentally. And carry on playing. Wait, so we are 55. Do I praise them now? Yeah, we'll praise them, see what that does. They're probably going to be confused. They're all upset and confused. Fair enough. There is a throw-in on the left for... I've just tried to have a glance at the team name, and it says PK. Not a clue who they are. That's a brilliant ball in. Oh, goalkeeper, you're asleep. Salmikivi? Sounded almost right. He's drawn them back on level terms, and I'm still waiting for the team name to show up because I don't know. I forgot who they are. Oh, that's so frustrating. The goalkeeper's just it's caught flat-footed, really. Bit annoying for him. Vanta, the team name are. I knew that. We've only had 5 shots, but we don't play for shots. We play for possession, which is all well and good when you're winning the game, but when you're not and you're chasing it, it's not ideal. We're going to encourage. I've just pressed that after the highlight, so if we concede and then I encourage, they're all going to kick off. We are going to make a sub as well as soon as this highlight is finished, and try and nick the game at the end. But Cecila's on the ball for Vanta. Backs it out to Letamaki. Back to Cecilia, Puro. Nope, not doing that one. Koskinen, Jurvainen. Oh, Jesus. Mazinga, Lipola. This is a little bit too comfortable for them at the moment. Hopefully I'll right back and get over and intercept this cross. He didn't do it. He's put into Salmovici again, and his header's just wide. Right, so we'll drop a pause before the game carries on, and we'll make sure we make these subs. We've brought Beyond back on for Sotelo. We've took Toro off for Kronholm, and then, as we did last game, we've took Ramasaho off for Ladeshmaki. Why have I started in Finland? Why have I done this to myself? We are, as it stands, 5 points clear of Vanta. If we were to win this game, we'll be back up to... My brain can't figure this out in time. Never mind. Don't worry. Didn't need to. 5 points clear. 3 games left. We have Gnistan, Club-1, and Jippo as the last 3. I'm going to go with the assumption that we're going to drop points against Gnistan. So it will allow us in the next episode to try and secure our position with the games against HJK and Jippo, who are at the bottom of the league, and I believe the final game, yeah. So hopefully it won't go down to the final game. But we'll find out when we get into it. I will see you there in the next episode. If you have enjoyed this one, you do me the favour of liking, subscribing, showing your support on the channel. That'd be greatly appreciated. And thank you very much for your time.